fouls in the second quarter. The Suns with none, and Nash gets all the way to the Nash on a burst around Iverson. Past Weber, and then a pitch out to Richardson for three.
So they got to work to keep the Suns under control offensively.
Nash kicks it outside to Richardson for three.
Suns, you have to keep scoring points. And if you don't,
Steve Nash gets through and finds Marion, and the foul. Nash got around Rodgers and rebounds his own miss and sets up the three. Voskuhl had a hand on it. Nash saves to Voskuhl. Underneath Joe Johnson.
oh, you wanted that.
Nash with a throw ahead to Marion. Another assist for...
Should have never elbowed him in the mouth.
Gets his
43, Jake Voskuhl, the veteran out of UConn, in for the first time, is almost immediate. Nash.
Nice. If you're going to be a running team, if an opponent makes a basket, you still push it and run.
Nash here running off the ball. Iverson glued to him, then he got caught up. Suns, somewhat uncharacteristically, using some clock. Nash finally
here in the ball game. Nash fades over Damon and hits. Nash between the legs, right down the middle, show and go off the glass.
What you have to decide with Nash is which way you're going to take him. He's very clever with the ball, and Raheem did by Hunter.
They got Hunter in the air initially, and Hunter recoiled and had time to block it. Another three by Joe Johnson. He's
turning back over when they had an 18-point lead.
Richardson, another three.
That's perfect. And be able to crawl back in this one.
Nash all the way to the hoop. 6 points in the game for Damon. Miles will check in next dead ball for Portland. Nash pull up over Damon. As Phoenix has adjusted well to Portland's game plan. Mid-court out.
Passing the ball ahead. It's kind of a lost art in the NBA in terms of creating fast break energy, but Phoenix does it a lot, and whenever you get that ball past the...
He's kicked out off the turnover. Stoudemire gives it up to Nash. Nash back to Stoudemire. And Odom has it stripped away. The Lakers turn it over. Their first two possessions, talking about transition defense. Marion had second thoughts about the three. Nash down the lane, throws in a difficult
guarding Steve Nash and vice versa. If he can be close to Nash, the Suns come right back at him and push it right back in their face. Look at this.
Stoudemire, and then put it up and in.
That's good reaction. That ball was headed toward the out of bounds line.
Stoudemire. Johnson with it. He had the mismatch against Chucky Atkins outside to Nash. Marion comes away on the deflection. Nash with it to Stoudemire. Oh, he hammered it. To make at the speed at which these guys play. Nash back on the floor. You knew he'd be back, losing control momentarily, but not for long. Johnson, pull-up jumper. Suns have dropped back into his zone the last 4 or 5 possessions, and it's paid off for them. Nash, a high-arching three-point.
Just a bit offensively.
Nash working on the dribble down the lane, finds Richardson open for three. All the way and good for Quentin Richardson.
Basket was an absolute dagger as Steve Nash delivers it to a wide open Quentin Richardson.
6 de 2 y anotó. 9-14, jugaba la contra de Phoenix y robar el balón, en este caso Joe Johnson, juega con Steve Nash. El 9 está haciendo un roto Cayman a los pivots de...
Bueno, como en After Hours, como es este partido me refiero.
Porque claro, terminaron el primero con 33 puntos, que es una auténtica barbaridad. Y ahora estuvo listo Marion, ahí le vio antes de tiempo.
Quería rodearle para ganar en la línea de fondo y remontarla y anotar solo. No se dejó Merra, si quieres.
Pues nada, el tercer cuarto que ha comenzado. Steve Nash que ha doblado para Sean Marion.
Porque el otro es demasiado rotundo, ¿no? Afirmarlo.
Sí.
Bueno, una vez más, primer cuarto ya llevaban, creo, 6.
Yo recuerdo que tú dijiste 7.
Sí.
El equipo local.
Es peor el porcentaje, mucho peor de tiros de campo de Phoenix, pero como suman más de...
Nash, a deadly three-point shooter at 39%. Goes right around Miller. Yeah, and he's going against a much stronger guy in Kmart. Nuggets lead time we've seen Denver, when that ball gets down that baseline, really flash the ball. Gotta get more people on that offensive glass. Nash out to Richardson. Quentin Richardson. Head up all the time. Nash around Miller. And hang about Nash. He's got terrifically soft hands. And big and strong too. Stoudemire assist. That bodes well for the Nuggets. Nash wide open for three. One of the most. Out to Sean Marion. And may give him that time. Russell's got 14. Nash into the lane. Andre Miller down, no call. They aren't going to call anything unless it's just blatant. Nash and Steve. Shot clock. Got to defend the pick and roll. Stoudemire wide. Problem is, there's a roll, there's a step out, and you don't see another nugget.
Great job defensive rebounding. Nash, there by Richardson. And plus for their size, they rebound so well. What a finish. The ability to run the ball, find the open man, and you can't get a better. Steve Nash. Stoudemire was unable to connect there, and here come the Suns with an advantage again. Nash to Marion. And will take them from time to time. Nash is Steve Nash. Cavaliers in the game. Halfway through the third. No call in the contact. Nash dumps it inside to Hunter. Looking for scoring chances, but he's a very, very effective offensive player. 2 on the clock. Yep, and Nash this way. He blocks the shot of Snow. Nash on the push. 3-on-1. Marion with the jam. Steve Nash slows it down. Now works on Snow. Boy, I'll tell you what.
Bouncing all over the place, but that is simply cutting without the ball. And Stephen Hunter
to shoot for Nash. Got open. Steve Nash shoots a jackknife shot up there. No good. Joe Johnson for 3. That's a big hit.
Their opportunity for the Suns. Steve Nash for 3. Behind the line, absolutely.
We'll have to wear them down, no doubt about it, but they're going to have to do it over a period of time.
Mike D'Antoni said their pride has been wounded. Halftime, it's the Suns now leading by 3. Nash, quick fire, straight and sweep in for the Suns. Jake's been battling flu-like symptoms. Nash zigzags, and Steve Nash doing the damage here in New Orleans. Now shooting just 44% from the field. Nash gets his own miss and then lays it in.
What have you? They've been running that play for years.
Sean Marion and the Hornets. Worst start in franchise history, but hanging with this All-Star game in the Western Conference with all the bigs in the West.
He looked very good in that game.
Amari's.
You tend to admire the opposition when they do certain things. And to take a look at their coaching staff over there.
Marion quickly back for the Suns. Nash lines up at 3.
Let's involve Amari in his 2-man game.
Nash, oh my goodness.
You know, he didn't give a no look or anything like that. He had his eye on Amari the whole time. And
by Marion. Yeah, Marion there. Good reaction. Marion, no one picks him up. Even he will take off, come into your screen at the end. Down the middle of the floor, no one. Miles in Los Angeles with the Clippers. There is Nash. Now that's Nash, a distributor, and in this case, deciding to take it to the house defense. There, just close out on him, and he gets a free look from 18. The offense certainly not clicking here at the start. New Jersey just 9. Get their defense going a little bit here. Too many easy shots. The points have been hard to come by at times, other than what Jefferson's provided. And Amari Stoudemire the rebound. He was looking for some contact, no whistle. There is Nash to Stoudemire.
Possession by Phoenix. See if this can change a little bit of the tempo.
Joe Johnson left open. Yes. Here is Johnson surrounded by 3 net defenders. Nash wide open.
He got a double team and able to kick it to a teammate for a jump shot.
Nash letters. Now it's Nash against Best. Nash trying to fight his way through. Johnson a 3-pointer. In front of him.
Easier said than done, as we all know. Nash fading away, hits his first shot. That one is smothered against the board by Stoudemire. No goaltend. It's a clean block. Marion is 6 of 21 shooting. Nash denied middle penetration. Flings it with a left hand. A pivot foot, it looked like. Down the lane, hits Outlaw, and Bo Outlaw able to find the mark. Now 2 of 6. The Mavericks continue to shoot under 40% as Nash long leads Marion. Not a good shot by Stack. Nash sends it out to Johnson.
Jason is resting back in the Mavs locker room. We hope to have some results here before the half or maybe during the half.
Nash gives it to Stoudemire at the rim.
At Cleveland and lost, and it is his own as we thought it would be.
And Nash staring at Nowitzki. 13 points, 5 assists for the rookie tonight. Nash finds Richardson. And Nash has 10 points, 13 assists, and 9 turnovers. Given that should have been a goaltend against Marion. It's not. Back come the Suns 3-on-1, and Stoudemire, they've made 7 of those tonight.
Here you go. Dirk's coming back right now, and that depends on the score.
Against the Mavericks 2-3 zone. Nash into the teeth of the defense. Marion's got 14 rebounds tonight to go with 14 points. Nash threads the needle. Stoudemire.
And the man. You can't be behind the guy right there. You've got to get between the basketball and the man. Excellent pass, Steve Nash.
Se llegó incluso a rumorear que la franquicia podía estar pensándose un traspaso con Muser.
Pues supongo que Larry Brown no la habría soltado. Y balón para Steve Nash. Nash con el balón, se para Nash y así. Steve Nash, Nash con el balón. Jugando Nash para Stoudemire.
Ese es el bloqueo y la continuación.
Fíjate la jugadita esta.
Rizada de esa manera por Nash.
Steve Nash, Nash con el balón. Madre mía.
Movimiento en general, ¿no? Y la manera de identificarse la ciudad con el equipo.
Se supone que la publicidad.
Sí, claro. No, creo que ya no, que ya no seguía como. Creo que era director técnico.
¿Qué pasa ahí? Steve Nash. Nash. ¿Dónde era de porcentaje en el partido de hoy?
No, solo ha intentado esos 4, 0 de 4. Él tiene un 70. Bueno, también lleva asistencias, lleva Isley.
Steve Nash. Nash. Son Marion. No. Vaya pase que le ha metido Raúl. Digo porque antes se decía todo lo contrario, ¿te acuerdas?
Sí, echar desde debajo.
Fallo. No sé, vamos. Bien pudo cazar Humphries. Balón de Steve Nash. Pues con Steve Nash. Nash con el balón. Pase para Bosco. Vamos, los dos primeros. Su actuación en la primera parte.
Sí, ha jugado 3 minutos del primer. ¿Y qué me dices de Ilgauskas, promediando 23 o 24.
Kirilenko estaba ahí, me ha parecido verle ahí de refilón, sentado en el suelo. Bien. Ese balón, ahí tienen. Lanzamiento. Posesión de balón para Steve Nash. Nash ahí, canasta. La sexta, ¿no? De Harpin. Parece, ¿no? Sí.
Steve Nash. He's the guy that makes the puck off the glass. Phoenix has made 5 straight from the field. Marion. Uncanny.
So Trent Ness has got to try to find Steve Nash in transition.
Jacobson. The alley-oop.
He's going to fly out of the ceiling and throw one down on your head.
Phoenix is scoring. Nash puts it down. The Suns still with an 8-point advantage. Nash.
Garnett there by drawing and getting in there defensively to cut off that penetration.
Steve Nash spinning in the lane. Kicks it out from the corner. Stoudemire. Steve Nash working hard. Nash, the dish. Nash will launch the 3-point. So close. Quickly up court, Stoudemire. Hold on.
On this game. The only thing they do real well is that they're B.J. Brown, very active, 6 points to lead the Hornets here in the first quarter. Nash from the baseline, straight competition against Steve Nash, who has it now down the middle. Scoop shot, who's back in there now for the Hornets. Off the turnover, Nash, 3-on-1. Barbosa finishes.
And the rest of the Suns, and San Antonio just played their game and got Phoenix out of theirs. Concur. I'm sorry.
He already matches the 10 points he had in his first NBA start against Indiana. Net 1 of 2 at the line for Amari, but the Suns get it back with 1:20 to go. Nash fires it inside.
That's going to be running a pick and roll, and he sees Marion wide open and is able to hit him in that last pick and roll.
They have been lacking some scorers here with McLaurin out and Baron Davis on the injured list. Nash.
Gangbusters.
Players like Dick Out, who's now playing with his 4th team, and Nash on the move. Baron Davis back in there for New Orleans. Quentin Richardson, number 7. Nash flick it over to Q. He wants number 9 ball.
They're going to keep him there on the baseline. Again, he's not going to let him come over the top.
Force him to help. In the corner, Joe Johnson. Bingo. Nash. And here come the Suns.
What a catch.
Yeah, down at his. Nash almost turned it over. He thought he did.
He's going to pass it left-handed. He bobbled it. They're up there in all the defensive stats as well. It's not just the offensive ball.
Oh, my.
You know, and he sometimes will go through a half and only take 3 or 4 shots because he wants to get everyone involved. And he's got so many great options. Got to dig in your heels, get a stop.
Marion. Goofy, that's a good ball.
So crafty, gets through the double team. He wouldn't be able to feed his family.
Nash in the leg. Nash. Well, they'd love to cut this to 10 by the break. Nash makes it hard. Stephen Hunter, out of the paint. Nash will let it fly. Oh, that's a big shot. What an experience here for Sean Livingston. Part of the process. Yes, indeed. It really puts the pressure on your defense. You got to stop this little whirling dervish again. And
Nash saw Stoudemire at the beginning of the possession float under the goal, and he made up his mind he was going to find a way to get him the ball.
Tony's goals was to score 100 a game this year. That looks like
wide open. That's a shot you want Mike to take.
Nash working his magic. 4-0 Phoenix.
Well, watch Steve Nash. He goes right to the basket, then uses the right hand to kiss up, eye contact, right on target.
Nash a 3. And the lead quickly right back to
make, but he also had Mike Bibby open in the corner. Should have got him the ball.
Brad Miller coming off the angle.
Watch Amari Stoudemire just taking. He does all the other things to make you win.
And in the backcourt, Nash. This is a tough team to pressure, though. I mean, if you don't come up with the steal, 58. Nash, a straight-on 3. Got to get a hand in those. Could be a little bit of a factor as we go on in the game. Nash, a good look. And Steve Nash has made...
This maybe had more points than Eddie. I guess I was wrong. And he never made an all-star team either.
And the Suns. Nash. Nash all the way.
Now watch Mike's to one side, so he takes him to that same direction and spins back.
Marion all the way, and he missed it. Nobody hustling, though, back to get the ball. And now Jacobson. Boy, you got to have some purple. Nash, step back 16-footer. 20. Oh, boy. Turnover. That's only the 9th of this game, and look out below.
Watches Steve Nash in the open floor, finds Amari Stoudemire, and you know this one's going down.
That's a 3, and now Weber has to come out on him. Finds Marion.
Steve Nash working his magic here, just steps through, finds a cutting Sean.
Nash. Marion. Foul the count. No time for a technical now, Brad. Get back on defense. Nash 15 feet away.
Well, that's one that he'd like to have and feel like he could finish most times. Here's Nash, a little step away.
Definitely, his heart's pumping Kool-Aid. No 3s here, and what they do, they allow a 3. You can't do that.
Sí, reloj, no marquen las horas. Steve Smith. ¡Hey!
Temas igualas, por ejemplo, y Chris Webber está muy definido de partidos. Phoenix 42.
Pues fíjate, ¿no? Fíjate, Daniel, casi todos los que hemos visto.
Muchos, ¿sí?
Casi todos los que hemos visto. O sea, metiendo canastas.
Que son 2 debes en la cuenta de los Boston Celtics, ¿no?
Ya te digo, oye, vienen de aquí. No nos engañemos. 57-44.
Ha leído también bien el partido y se ha dedicado más a anotar que a intentar este tipo de acciones. Hay
un salida competencial, o luego unos minutos posteriores, y cuando se sentó había decisor en el partido. No recuerdo bien, pero están tantos europeos que ya no.
Luego ya no es. Sigue teniendo acciones, pero.
Sí.
Y sigue con un cargo importante en la franquicia.
Pues se tiró aquí toda la vida, ¿no? Por muchos años, ¿no? Sacramento a un partido y Dallas a un partido nuevo. Lo que es Reinier, ¿verdad? Las asistencias, pues.
El gran pase.
Ahí la lucha por el rebote. Steve Nash corriendo, mira cómo corren. Mira. Reinier de apreciación, ¿no?
Y todo se paga, ¿no?
Y todo, claro, lo digo porque esto No sé si te acordarás, Daniel. Ahí estamos con Steve Nash. Nash con el balón ahí, mete ese balón ahí.
Que eso vamos a ver.
¿Sí?
Es Richardson, sí.
Es Richardson, sí.
Pasa que es un jugador también muy fuerte, aunque tiene metro 90.
Hyman lost the handle. Suns run. Stoudemire, Nash, Marion. Foul! Barrington. Like to see Al crossing the paint, but look how quickly they come back. Hawks with 16 turnovers in the game. Nash into Stoudemire.
Inside 8 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Nash, Tomori, and what a... I was saying happy birthday to you, but that might ruin the whole invitation, and also the next side not able to get the shot to go. Nash quickly to Amari. Amari releasing early and schools out. Here's Amari coming up with a loose ball. Gets it ahead to Nash. To Amari.
Well, but that call by Joey Crawford cost the Suns 2 points.
Yes, it did. Points, 14 assists. Parker, who has 30 points, guarding him. The two have played remarkable basketball. And there's another assist.
Holds it over and then just takes off. Well, let's face it, we were talking about Steve Nash being MVP. About the cutter along with Richardson are giving him a lot.
Made three, and Stoudemire's dunking.
Period. I don't care if he goes 0 for 10. He can stick a dagger in the hurry.
Look at this. Nash sets up.
That's one of the keys. You've got the defensive rebound. Keep these guys off of the glass.
Look at the offensive boards. 5. There's Amari. Powers it in. Up.
Steve Nash
to be plus 10 points in the paint for Dallas.
Suns of Mr. Lash.
Amari Stoudemire does not want to foul down there. Keep attacking.
Nash, Stoudemire to start the game from the floor. And here's Nash. 2 of 4 as Dallas has their biggest lead.
Also find out what kind of competitor guys are. You know,
something of Daniels and some nice defense. The shot clock didn't reset. It's at 10. Jackson for 3 at the other end.
At left side and shoot that jump shot.
It's Nash with a runner. We love that shot. It's Nash. Dallas has just tied their biggest lead in Amari Stoudemire.
But watch this bounce pass. Comes back with his left hand. Look at this. Left-handed on the move.
22-9 run dating back to the late stages of the first.
Has not been able to finish.
Howard is guarding
the defender, and he's just sort of rocking you back and forth. Look at him, just rocking you, and eventually a chance to keep the one possession if they go here.
To get that shot away. The 12th rebound by Stoudemire. Dampier collecting his 7th offensive rebound tonight.
Take fouls at the basket and not let guys finish. This is what Avery Johnson could see, that left arm. The moment it gets away from your body, in the NBA, that's an automatic.
Now, Phoenix has a chance to tie or take.
Well, as we know, if you follow this series, defense isn't at a premium. It's an offensive series. I think it's absolutely. Frank. Well, Richardson to 3. The one thing about these teams defensively is they don't really keep you from where you want to go.
Stoudemire.
And with how explosive both offenses are, a premium on taking care of the ball. You don't want to make it any easier than it has to be.
Had Stoudemire used his quickness to come up with the steal and hoop. But Amari the answer.
And then he was the guy that takes over. I mean, he's done a fantastic job. Left hand again.
In the first round of the 2003 draft. What a good draft pick he was. Nash goes all the way.
A lot of this, you certainly have to make good decisions in the first part of the draft. If you don't flush, you get to it.
Amari has 4 of those 5 Phoenix blocks.
Oh, they got it.
He discards Daniels, and hold on. 60 as the third quarter begins.
Well, those are the type of looks they're getting in the first half. They just weren't making them. That's horrible defense. That is.
Dampier picked up 2 fouls right away. Nash draws the defense, leaves Marion for 3. Nash and Amari, who are working the 2-man game so well this season.
Boy, how about Amari?
2 trips ago, he's been reaching up for that lips nose area, and he hasn't been sharp. Richardson a 3. Splash!
The fans don't.
Nash dribbles through everybody and
let's see if he can get it up in the air.
On the switch. Marion, that's 3. And it's so funny because they know each other's moves inside out. A beautiful find. Nash knocks down a 3. Finley knocked down, gives Richardson a pass. Kicks it to Nash. That's clearly a 3. Nash sees Dampier. That's what he's great at. Keep the dribble alive. You got it. 10 to shoot. draws Nowitzki. Marion, open, three.
Guys, there are guys behind you who can reach up and slap that ball away. And as a big guy, you just got to be stronger with it and make sure you at least get the free throw line. Oops.
Jam winners tonight. Nash, low dribble, goes in, gets it again. Tonight's game. Not tonight.
Oh no, stop it.
The hook shot. Back in Phoenix. Nash, runner. Check, please.
They're going to play a big man on Nash. You're not going to see Terry much against him as you see Nash and
This right there from point-blank range. Here comes Nash. And into Quentin Richardson.
Bring Nash, trying to keep him in front of him. He'd like to make him a jump shooter. They'll live with that. They want Nash. That's what we saw in Game 2 when he had 15 and 12.
And it's Steve Nash with the left hand, and we saw Nash on the floor.
Well, the reason he's with Nash right now is you see this running left-handed hook. Again, Steve Nash really missed Joe Johnson.
This is Nash with the left hand. Fouls to give either way. Dallas plus 15 in fast break points, and finally Nash gets
Sean Marion to take a tough shot.
Nash again. And hitting him. Nash, oh, what a beautiful, as many as 21. The Suns have led by as many as 4. That's a three-point bomb nailed by Steve Nash.
He runs like about 50 screen rolls a game. He did not do that in Game 3. Here's Nash once again.
Nash with a Stoudemire screen.
Armstrong in the game tried to put a speed merchant on him, but that's not going to work either. Nash just will bring a bigger defender on him then to try to use some strength against him. Look at this.
Nash again. How easy can it get for...
But he was frustrated because he didn't get to the foul line the other night in the fourth quarter.
There's a foul.
You don't have to be so concerned about him as you are with Stoudemire. So now you've got to be able to go.
Phoenix is at 49% from the floor for the game. Nash again. Steve Nash.
The Memphis series, so they really miss him being on the floor. His three-point shooting.
Steve Nash nails a three-point shot. Nash over Dampier.
Come on now.
Steve Nash with 41 points.
Jimmy Jackson wants to guard Stackhouse to take away his post play.
Nash for three. Oh, Steve Nash has put in
for Barbosa.
Stackhouse has put together an 8-point fourth quarter. Nash again slipping inside. He's got 46. The quick releasing Marion from Nash at the other end. He's out his 8th assist tonight for the Mavericks.
See, his numbers don't say that he had a great game. But Jason.
Nash with the game high 46. The other way. He's got 48 in 42 minutes. This is what Dallas doesn't want to happen and what Phoenix does want to happen. Controlling the defensive glass and Nash cashing in at the Richardson on the offensive glass. Nash for three. It's in. Nice defense on the perimeter by Jason Terry. Nash over Howard for three.
25% shooter on those kind of open shots.
Nice pass inside. House again continues his good start. Taking the place of Dampier at the other end. There goes more defensively that will match the effervescence, the energy of Nash. And here he goes inside. Spin feeds mojo that he creates when he slams it inside. Here's Nash with Dampier falling back on. Howard, who is defending, has 10 points. Here's Nash off that foot.
To go back to his right.
Nash, oh, nice pass inside to Sean. Assist inside on Michael Finley. Dallas won game 2 of this series on this score. Stoudemire the way and taking advantage of the defense on him. Nash across the lane with the...
He is in such a good rhythm right now offensively. He wants to get on the floor.
Nash scoops it hard.
Basically small forward, big guard to try to guard Nash.
Phoenix hunting for their first lead since the first quarter. First lead since 8:18 of the first quarter.
That's a 15-footer.
The foul has been assessed. Nash again.
What Dallas is trying to do on that screen roll right now, but Nash is just punishing him.
Nash to Stoudemire. That is 3 of 12 from three-point territory. Nash. Dallas Mavericks.
Well, Avery Johnson agonizing over Steve Nash and just the array of shots that we have seen from him to rebounds. That's will and determination. They've been able to get high percentage shots. Look at Nash again right there. I mean, that's a
stoppage to this point in the series. Eric picked up the last foul, his first. Beautiful pass by Nash. The backboard's on the weak side. John Marion, Ari Stoudemire. Nash, Armstrong got lost as Stoudemire.
At some point,
he is the best player in the game. Finally, an easy layup roll. He has 8. Amari Stoudemire is a step slower to the ball on every play. Nash, the game with Don Nelson. Much better rhythm. 7-0 the run for Dallas. Stopped by Nash. 1 of 6 tonight. 11 of his last 39. Nash a triple. Rattles.
I thought that was Lance Armstrong.
Stoudemire trundles down the lane. Jackson holds it out to Richardson. Nash, a good shooter. Rips hard, a hittable response. It's 5-on-4. He comes to the left corner. Open is Jackson on the right side for 3. 2-point game.
Not been able to get any rhythm tonight.
He's not stopping strong enough. Nash! As Phoenix has gotten back in the game. They haven't led since 4-2. Jackson tries to give him the lead. And he does.
On
Nash free. Steve Nash. Dampier trying to board it. Stoudemire comes away. Marion the run out. Count it! Good enough and a chance for a 3-point play.
But don't give them a chance for a 3-point play.
One of the things that makes Phoenix such a... Nash for 3 and the lead. Got it to go! These guys have done this thousands of times playing one-on-one. Nash in the lane, trying to draw the contact. Got the hoop. Got it. Still, D'Antoni trying to get timeout. He didn't. 111-108. Nash goes. This is 3 for the tie. Good! Steve Nash again! 33 points. He's had 2 30-plus games in elimination games. Nash responds.
Bust the 3 to get back in this game.
But Nash is so hot right now. Oh, man.
That is big. Second turnover for San Antonio. Richardson running the floor. Muhammad put up some very good numbers in the Seattle series. Wants it inside to Hunter.
You're igniting the fast break for the Suns. Nash just moved over, can play both sides, small or powerful. Played on the Soviet Union, great teams, and then played with. Well, you got the advantage, 3-on-2.
Stoudemire over him.
They've been able to play it without any serious injuries during the 82 games.
Nash trying to bump into Parker down the other end and knocks it down.
They have the advantage.
4-on-2. Nash, nice
what a pass! He feels it. He feels that he can get down inside and finish.
Nash.
And you know that he will continue to challenge from now to the end of this game.
Jimmy Jackson.
That ball is the road game.
Nash.
Now we're bringing that up. He's been active on the offensive glass.
Richardson. Quentin Richardson. Nash 19 points, 9 assists.
There it is again.
There's the opening. Oh, beautiful pass! 4-point lead now for San Antonio. Duncan with 25. Nash.
Хоть и не без труда, но забирает подборы Нэш. Такие игроки в поле: Роберт Кори и Тим Данкан, который Париж в начале второй четверти. 33-26, 7 очков преимущества. Тот уже был заряжен на бросок, не получилась передача. Нэш. Четвертый держивают. Мало бежать вдоль боковых, нужно же потом еще какое-то движение под кольцо сделать. Не, на высоченном прыжке забрал подбор. 3 против 3. И Шон... Хотя это очень сложная задача. Не любит Нэш играть. У него, правда, не выпрыгивает на подборе. Мяч плавно перешел в руки Нэша. Обратите внимание, вот он этот момент. Вот был фол. Несомненно, фол был, оказывал давление на эмоциями, как когда они есть, когда он не холодный олимпийский бой до Сан-Антонио Спёрс. Они нашли именно того игрока, который в этой атаке был...